Today, we're bringing you this Chaturanga Check Up. I'm Ann, and Natalie's going to be demonstrating for me today. Chaturanga is one of the most popular poses we see in yoga classes, whether it be vinyasa classes or otherwise, and it's also one that can bring in a bit of discomfort. I have students often ask me about shoulder pain or wrist pain or lower back issues moving through this pose. So today we're going to give you 4 tips to help with Chaturanga. If after the video you have any questions about this pose, just comment below and I'd be happy to get back to you if I feel like I can help, okay? So we're going to start with plank. And everything starts with foundation. So heels are over your toes. Press back through your heels and really lift up through your thighs. Legs are so active and strong in this pose. I think very often that most of us think this is a really straightforward upper body pose. Really think about yoga as being a full body experience. So your legs are just as active as your upper body. Now, your shoulders are in line with, here, the shoulder point, in line with or slightly behind the crease of the wrist. If your shoulders, go forward for me, are over the crease of the wrist, right there, you're gonna have wrist tension. So we don't want that wrist tension. Push into the inner triad of your hand. So the base of the index finger, the base of the thumb, and the most medial base of the heel of the hand. If you're pressing into the outer edge of the hand, that's going to cause shoulder tension as well. So first, drop your knees, right? So once you drop your knees, still keep your legs active. Take a deep breath in, hug in through the elbows, and on the exhale, you're going to come down. Don't let your shoulders drop below your knees. Stay there, and then release all the way to the floor. If you're taking a vinyasa class, the next pose would be cobra, not up dog, right? And then we move into downward facing dog. That's 1. 2, come forward. All right? So this addressed shoulders and wrists. Then we're going to hug in. Now, when we move into Chaturanga, drop your knees for a moment. Chaturanga is a little bit of an illusion. You think it's a down motion, but in reality it's a down and forward motion. So we're coming forward and down, almost as if an airplane is coming down and landing, okay? So back up into plank, take a deep breath in. On the exhale, come down and forward, right there. Don't let your shoulders drop below your elbows. Then continue to go forward and up, face up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So when your shoulders, you can drop down. When your shoulders here come forward and down, when you drop down too far, this adds stress to the AC joint of the shoulder, and that's why your shoulders hurt a little bit. This can also happen by hugging in too much with your elbows and letting your elbows get caught by the rib cage. So there should be a little teeny space here between the arms and your elbows. So with that said, legs super active, shoulders in line with or slightly behind the crease of the wrist. Drop your knees if you need to. And then that action of Chaturanga is forward and down, then up dog, and then downward facing dog. I hope these few tips help. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to comment below. Chaturanga Check Up.